Hello and welcome back to some more Dreamfall Chapter, Fall Legend, Walking Close, done. I'm Qarea and I've lost how to speak English. Never really knew how to speak English, but people can't be bad. I can turn on the TV. You're most wanted. That's nice. There's a couch. Okay.
We have the best view of a brick wall and neon signs in Propass. If by best, you mean worst.
I gotta go to my therapy. Do I eat breakfast? Is that something you do?
Our fridge is a barren womb. Desolate no man's land of soy sauce, a half-eaten box of takeaway noodles, a decimated six-pack of bear beer, and baking soda. The bathroom is depressingly small. Take turns and sex in the shower would be an extreme sport. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. Do I have to pee?
Well, okay, I guess. Alright, well, I guess I'm going out to my therapist. I know where he's at least. It's a he, right? I can't remember. I thought I was also looking for a child, but...
Eyes everywhere. Never seen so many of them out in the streets.
Oh, hi.
Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse. As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first.
See, this is where you play coy. I can give them the information that they probably already have. That's not going to hurt me.
They have no right to ask
Even though they have no right for it. Or I can
they might put me on a watch list.
try to get arrested. I'm going to comply for now.
Roman Zelenka. His office is in Seshadri Tower.
You are Zoe Meyer Castillo, a resident of Sonnenschein Plaza Terraces by OCG.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Right, so... I can go? Alright, cool.
A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous.
But it could have been, I could have sat there and argued with him and made all this. Well, I can't go up this way.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
But yeah, I could make arguments and fight, but that doesn't get me to where I'm going. Sometimes it's better to lose the fight to win the war than to win the fight.
There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests.
Yeah, then winning the fight and... Jesus, there's a lot of them. Anyway, sometimes it's better to hold your pride and take the loss in situations if it helps you in the longer term. Me being arrested does not help my case getting to my doctor, which is my only goal. If it's the last thing I do, I will see my doctor.
I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
And now I just want to see my doctor out of the spite that they're trying to stop me. I will resist everything. No, you don't resist a question when they have a gun to your head. Bide your time and think out your plans.
I'm saying is the acquisition will. I'm sorry, do you mind? This is a private conversation.
Then why you have...
Is the what do you want? I'm busy. Please go away. I'm serious. Leave me alone.
Why are you having a private conversation in the public?
We're making damn sure.
I shouldn't get involved.
Yeah. Hey, it's my good friend. Don't call me Zozo.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nilla.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Touche.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. By party business, she probably means the Marxists. And it's really none of my business.
See, I would usually go, it's none of my business, but if I can get some extra information from her, because obviously something's going down. They've increased police present.
What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the babka on the boat down
Sure,
in...
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for her, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leo Minska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propas, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are. I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propas. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
Hey. Now I go to my appointment. Even though I should be looking for a child, I'm going to my appointment. You always save yourself first before you try saving others.
How are things between you and Reza?
They're okay. Just okay. Rocky.
And how do you feel about that?
Nothing's changed. I love Reza. We're having a tough time, but it's worth fighting for, right? Things are rougher than they were. It's not like we fight every day, but it's tense. We're circling each other.
Yeah, being that he's not Reza.
Honestly, I don't know.
But take the time you need to understand your feelings.
I will.
In our last session,
Last week.
last week, you said you want to remember
Right.
about what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. I want to remember. I've thought about it and no. I don't want to spend any more time ruminating on the past. It's time to move on.
If you do not understand your past mistakes, you're doomed to repeat them. This is simple logic.
Yep.
think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out.
Oh, see, now this is a hard one. Because I don't quite trust him. So I'm going to actually go private because I don't quite trust him, but I need to figure these out.
I don't remember the details.
Didn't you just tell me they were lucid dreams?
I guess, yeah, but I don't remember any specific details, only fragments, and they're gone as soon as I wake.
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember, I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
He knows more than he's letting on.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. You probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
Well, she wants to remember.
And will she?
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. Of what she wouldn't say. I get the feeling she's not being forthcoming.
She lies to you.
Or more, omitting the truth.
We pay you a great deal of money to make sure Ms. Castillo has no secrets.
I'll push. Next time.
In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
I don't think so. Not yet.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka.
Call not trusting him.
I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She would not tell the doctor anything about her dreams. She may be keeping secrets from him. If this is the case, he may be outlasting his usefulness. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Great. My therapist is not very good at his job. Now I'm suddenly having trauma.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Prista Vista.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Alright, so things are happening. I don't trust this woman. You do realize threatening somebody that can just push you off this and kill you.
Did I not make myself clear? You're skating on thin ice above a bottomless abyss of hurt. Do I know you?
Oh, it's just gonna be pretty. Blah blah blah. Your idle threats don't work on me. Jesus. Why you gotta make me walk all the way around?
Shutting down entire streets now.
I know the feed's over here. But he's between me and the feed. Are you alright, man? You need a kick in the face? Hey, buddy.
Moruti looks worried. Not like himself at all.
Oh, he was just attacked by gangsters last week.
Thanks for coming, Sissy.
Of course. Well, what's up?
I found something. A discrepancy. Pointing to our campaign. To unity. To Qarea Uminska.
What sort of discrepancy?
This is why I wanted to meet you. Outside. I don't know if they have the office under surveillance, if they're monitoring my iris or my wire access.
Seriously? What's going on?
I don't know yet. But I need to find out. My contact at Bokama Mesa came across transactions between the Syndicate and Unity. There's money being funneled into our campaign from places money shouldn't be coming from. Corporate money. It could be just a misunderstanding. There might be a good explanation for it, but it could also be serious. It could be serious. So I need to dig deeper. The trouble is, I don't know if they're watching me. I can't risk it. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, Sissy.
Look, if Qarea Uminska is taking bribes, or worse, I want to know. So, what is it you need me to do?
Access Unity servers and download the data.
How exactly am I going to do that? Just log in with my iris and wire ID?
The eye will be onto you in minutes, Sissy. No. You'll need a rogue data sniffer and a government-grade Black Mask protocol. And you'll need to use multiple accounts and access points to transfer all the data. Stay logged in for too long in one location. They could pin you down. Look, I completely understand if you say no. It is illegal, and it can get us both into a lot of trouble.
I understand why this is important, but I'm worried about the repercussions. I got in trouble the last time I tried to uncover a corporate conspiracy. I don't want to end up in another syndicate interrogation room. I don't have all the information yet. Where did Moruti learn about this? Why was he digging into the campaign finances?
That's actually a good point.
I do have reservations, but I don't want to work for a crooked campaign. If something's going on, we need to find out. I don't... How did you come across this information?
My contact at Bokamba Mesa has access to syndicate data streams. I asked him to keep an eye out for certain keywords.
Why?
It's a bit ironic in hindsight, but I've been looking for any piece of dirt I could find on Konstantin Wolf and European law. Last week, my contact got in touch. He found something odd. Large donations to a political non-profit in Europolis. I told him to put a trace on it. Yesterday, he messaged me again to tell me he was out. He discovered a link, but it wasn't what any of us expected.
So here's some of my problems with this whole conversation. A, have you ever actually met her to have complete trust? And your guy was willing to, your contact was willing to find information about somebody else doing the exact same thing and wasn't worried about getting in trouble. But now that's his side, but I'm going to accept this mission.
I'll do it. Where do I begin?
Before he jumped ship, my contact made an anonymous drop with all the information we need. I can't risk transmitting it to you even locally in case they won't. I've put everything on this cryptocopy. Wire addresses, shadow accounts. Use this to transfer the data back to me after you're done. Now, before you get started, you'll need a rogue data sniffer and a black mask protocol. You know just the right person for that.
Mirror. Pandemonium.
While you're acquiring the data, I'll go to the office to join a remote campaign meeting. If they're somehow alerted to the intrusion, I'll have an alibi. We'll have time to pull out and cover our tracks.
Cover our tracks. Jesus. This is really happening.
It's happening. I'll contact you later and let you know it will.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll do my best.
Alright, cool. Now what am I supposed to be doing? I want to find a child. Oh. I know I'm supposed to be doing other things, but I'm just checking.
Everywhere. Never seen so many of them out on the street. Biotech, fat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
G-modded. What? Goats? No, you cannot. I gotta go back to my boss, see if she can give me stuff. I can talk to my I don't trust boyfriend. I'm just a voice in Zoe's head at this point. No, I don't want that one. G. See, check res at the hand feed. Find Ruth. Alright. Let's go. The hand's right here, so.
That feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
Really looks like it's pointing the opposite direction to the entrance, but hey. I'm an idiot, so I'm probably just looking at it wrong. There's Veza. Let me go beat him up.
Hey there.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, this and that. How are things here? Any inside information on our burgeoning police state?
I wish. Everyone wants answers. Why have the syndicate sent in the big guns? Why isn't the government saying anything? It's a mess.
One of those exosuits got in my face this morning, asked me where I was going. I thought about not answering, but I chickened out.
Probably a good idea.
Call me a coward, but I didn't want to argue with someone carrying an assault rifle.
We really thought the clampdown would be a temporary thing, the show of force, but
I heard rumors about a curfew.
it's possible. I mean, why else would they send in Robocop?
Robocop?
The exosuits. Outside of active war zones, I've never seen so many of them in one place. And we're in Propass, not Washington, D.C. So, yeah, we're still trying to get to the bottom of it. But this thing goes deep.
If anyone can, it'll be you guys. So,
What were you...
did you?
No, you go first.
God.
There was nothing, really. What are you up to?
I'm doing a favor for Baruti. Some campaign stuff. In fact, I should probably go and do that thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I should work. There's stuff to do. What about dinner?
I haven't made dinner in ages. There's a reason for that, of course. We usually get a takeaway. Maybe we should go out. Last time we did that was in Trieste. It was like ages ago. Reza was the last to cook dinner, so it is my turn. But Honestly, I'm sure he'd prefer eating his own food. Last time we ate at home, Reza cooked, but I don't feel like cooking, and I'm not going to ask him to make dinner. We usually get a takeaway. Want to go out for dinner?
We can, just as long as we go somewhere.
Inoffensive, of course.
You're putting words in my mouth.
Am I? Sometimes I feel you're not particularly open to new things. I don't even get you anything different for lunch because I don't know how you'll react. Like last week when I bought you cheese soup. I chose the same thing you always get even when there was something new and interesting on the menu.
Are you seriously blaming me for a choice you made?
I know what your reaction would have been. I got the soup because that's what you always have. If I'd picked the pork sausages...
You didn't even give me the choice, Zoe. You chose for me and you're upset about that. And this is not the first time. If you're so unhappy with who I am, then why...
Why what?
Oh, forget it. This is neither the time nor the place. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later.
Alright, cool.
Look, I need to run. Message me, okay? We'll figure out dinner.
Fine.
Man, I am so smooth. I saved the relationship, then ruined it in the same conversation. I am the best. No, it's because he's a clone, so he doesn't actually have the body built up to eat actual food.
The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
Characters, that's not what I wanted. All I remember is pink-haired girl. That's all I remember about Zoe. Or not Zoe. This is Zoe. Hannah. That looks like a pink-haired girl. She looks like she's gonna cause trouble. She's not pink-haired at all. And now she's gonna run.
Dragonfly. That girl must be one of Hannah's gang.
I'm gonna chase her now. She does not have pink hair. I don't know what I... Sewer levels.
The girl used the hatch to go underground. There's a notch on the side. Weird. The vent that girl disappeared through is connected to one of those, mystery tower things. Those towers are all over Propast. Are there vents below all of them? Maybe Crowboy can give me a layout of all the towers in Propast.
Find a way into the vent. Supposed to also be doing a... That's nice.
It really helped to have an overview of all those ventilation towers or whatever they are. Do you have a map of the vent towers in Propast?
Say what now?
You know, the striped towers with the steam coming out of them. They're all over the place.
Hold your horses, cowgirl. Your request is being processed. Well, shucks. You're talking about the WPG.
The W what now?
The old wireless power grid. WPG.
Oh.
They shut that down years ago. The towers are still up, but they're inactive.
So why is there smoke coming out of them?
Oh, the steam's no mystery. That's just a side effect of opening a hole into the old Propast underground. If I were you, I'd be more curious about the towers that don't have steam coming out of them.
Okay. Can you send me a map of Propast with all the WPG towers?
Open a connection to Crowboy, partner. One tourist map of Propast coming right up.
Yay, so these are all the towers. This is the one she went down. That's good to know.
Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Oh, hi there. Zoe and Dawn, madam. How do you feel about your current insurance plan? On a scale from 0 to 10, how satisfied are you with your insurance premium? You answered 0. I'm going to go ahead and offer you an incredibly good deal on workplace insurance for the low price of 20. Thank you for accepting this very generous offer for a lifetime workplace insurance package. Please repeat your full name to digitally sign the agreement with original consumer goods and to begin enjoying your new insurance. Thank you for digitally signing your new lifetime insurance package. All sales are final and there are no refunds. Thank you, sir and or madam, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Alright, that was completely useless. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get the stuff to do with the other job, and then I'm going to probably look for Hannah.
Gone. What the fuck are you doing here today, Patton? I give you the day off. I expect you to take the day off. It's not like me to be so fucking generous.
Language.
Nice to see you too, Mira. Hello, Whit.
Leave the half-wit alone. He's busy.
I'm sure he can speak for himself.
Is that supposed to be a joke, Qarea? No one fucks with wit besides me. Don't ever forget that.
What's up with your perimeter defense grid?
What's wrong with it is that it doesn't work and needs to be fucking fixed. That's what's wrong with it. Of course, I just sold our last maintenance spot, and I won't have another one ready for a couple of days. I might have to call a contractor to hire one of my own bots back. Once again, the gods shit in my face. Now get lost. I'm busy. Didn't I just tell you to get lost? What do you want?
I'm just trying to figure out how you're typing.
Come again? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
A favor. I need a favor.
That's what I thought I heard. This ought to be good.
I need to log into a server and download some data without getting
Caught? Easy. Why?
I'd rather not tell you what
Pass.
I can't really say because...
Pass.
Seriously? You're not going to do me this one favor after everything I've done?
You mean the paid work you've done for me? Gone, Panchod. No. No, I'm not. Not unless you tell me why.
Oh, fine. My friend Baruti, the guy running the Uminska campaign.
Uminska campaign. The Social Democrat Chodors. Yes, I know. Get on with it.
Baruti has some suspicions. He asked me to log into their servers and download...
Data? Evidence? No problem. You need a sniffer and a cloak. 1 second.
So she actually got no information and just...
Done? Try moving your fingers.
Moving my...
Just do it, Qarea. Good. No loss of motor function.
Motor? What do
My
you...
software is integrated into your iris HUD. Use your place. Look for the skull and crossbones. Use that to locate secure wire singularities. You'll need to connect to multiple nodes to download all the data. Don't stay too long in one spot, or you might get caught. Oh, and don't expect it to work indoors. Too much interference. Come back after you've procured the data, and I'll decrypt it for you.
And if I don't?
It's your data, technically. I'm just offering to help. Of course, no one else can break the encryption, so there's that. You don't have a choice.
I always have a choice.
No ulterior motives.
None. Now scoot. I have work to do and you're distracting Wit. That retard can't focus with all your nattering. I heard that.
Now, yeah, but...
As soon as you activate the sniffer. But you'll need to do that outside. Too much interference inside.
Yeah, but I just called you the B word in front of your face. I hope you heard it. Alright, so I got all this stuff to do all his little missions of hacking. I have information about looking for the Butterfield girls. So I'm actually gonna call it there. If you liked, like and subscribe. If you didn't, like and subscribe, and just let me know how bad I'm doing at the game. Otherwise, have a wonderful time out there. Bye bye.